So if you're looking for a free software that you can use to build funnels or sales pages or landing pages, or you want to collect leads, System.io is a platform that you can use. And right here, I created a very simple two-step funnel. And here, this is the funnel. This is what it looks like. This is the landing page or the squeeze page. Here, they can give us their name or their first name. So they can just give us their first name here. And then they need to put a valid email address. So if they put a valid email address, so I'm just promising them something like a blueprint or something, they can click on get it now. And then it's going to bring them to the thank you page that we have right here. Now, the thank you page is going to contain what we are offering them. All right, so as you can see, this is the thank you page here. Now, if they click on this button, so you can see this button right here. If they click on this button, it's going to take them to what we want to give them. So this is a very simple, straightforward funnel, and it was completely done for free. So I want to show you how to do it. If you are interested, then let's begin. Before we begin, if this video helps you, please like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Good Noel, and if you have any questions, you ask me in the comment section. I'll be there to answer all of them. So if you click on the email in the description of this video, it's going to bring you to the website called System.io, and you can create this account for free. All you have to do is put your email address here, click here, and then they are going to send you a link to verify your email. And after that, you'll be able to log into your backend. So this is free, and you do not need any credit card or debit card for this. So once you verified your email, you come to your dashboard. So this is how your dashboard is, and you can actually use this website or this software to do a lot of things. So I'm going to walk you through just what you can do, and then we are going to talk about how to build our sales funnels and any other thing that you can basically do using this software. So the first step is you have three dashboards here. You have your main dashboard, and this is where you see everything about the leads that you have generated. You have an affiliate dashboard where you can keep track of your affiliates links and stuffs like that. You also have a student dashboard because you can host courses and you can sell products also on this website. So if you come to the CRM, this is where you can start building an email list or manage your email list. You have contact, you have tags, you have pipelines, and you can even set up calendars. If you come to site, this is where you can have your own blog. Yes, you can have your own blog on this website. You can also create sales funnels, and you can also have a digital store. If you come to email, this is where you see your newsletters, your campaigns, and the statistics. It is also where you can create your emails and all of that. So if you come here, you'll see the automations, like the rules that you've set for funnels and all of that. If you come to assets, you see things like physical products, coupons, courses, communities, files. If you come to sales, this is where you can track like your orders, your transactions, your subscriptions, your affiliate program, and all of those kind of stuff. So you can use this website to do a lot of things. But we are going to focus on building a sales funnel, and the aim of this funnel is just to collect email and help us automate our sales or our business. So if you come to sites here, you want to come and click on sales funnels. So if you click on sales funnels, you see all the funnels you've created in the past. So I've created just one funnel, but you can create multiple funnels for free. I think 3 funnels or thereabout. So you want to come here, click on create, and you want to name your funnel. So let's say I want to create a funnel for people who come to me through YouTube. So I can basically name this my funnel. Let's say people from YouTube, or whatever you want to call your funnel. So here you can actually connect your own domain and assign it here, but we are going to talk about that in a separate video. So you want to choose what your funnel goal is. Let's say you want to build an audience, you want to sell a product or a service, you want to run an evergreen webinar, or you just have a custom need and you want to build it from scratch. you can select what your goal would be. So in my case, I want to build an audience, so I click on build an audience. So you can basically put a price for what your audience would be. So you can find your currency and put it here. However, this is not very important for us now, so we are going to leave it at the US dollars. So you click on save and then you can continue. So our funnel has been created, and the first thing you want to do is you can view this funnel, you can share it, you can deactivate it, you can come to the settings, and you can make sure that everything about the funnel is how you want it. But now let's go and actually start designing it and building the different steps that we need in the funnel. So you want to click on the funnel itself, and it's going to bring you to the funnel. And the funnel has 3 pages, and we can edit them as we want. So the first stage here is the squeeze page or the landing page. This is where people land first, and this is where you can tell them to give you their emails and all of that. So you can do the configuration, you can set up the automation rules for the landing pages or the squeeze pages. You can set up ABA testing, you can see the stats later, you can see all the leads that this particular page has generated, and you can see all the sales that you made through these pages or these squeeze page. So here you want to select what you the kind of squeeze page you like or the template you want to use. So there are a lot of them that you can select from. You can also build your own from scratch, but we are just going to select a very simple one that we are going to use. So you can go to the next page and find a suitable one for you. So I'm just going to use this one because I like it. So you click on select and you can import the templates. So after importing the templates, you can decide to change the template later, or you can edit the page. So let's click on editing the page so that we can start editing that very page or that template to suit our own particular need. So if you click on that, the editor would open, and the editor is basically like every editor or every website builder that you know. So this is a drag and drop stuff or click and drop stuff that you can use for your design. So you can add a lot of things, like you can add text, headlines, bulleted lists, content box, images, videos, audio, carousel. You can add different kind of columns, like 4 columns, 3, 2. You can add rows, you can add sections, you can add a form, which is important if you want to collect emails. You can add forms, you can add checkout boxes, you can add capture, you can add a calendar so people can book appointments. You can add your social stuff if you want, like surveys, your Twitter button, your Facebook comments. You can add other things like countdown menu. You can add a horizontal line. You can even add a HTML code and a frequently asked question. So this is very, very straightforward. So if you come to blocks, you can see other things that you can add as blocks, like opt-in form, page footer, pricing plan, testimonials, and all of that. But we are very good with what we have here, so we want to start editing. And the first thing, if you are going to build a highly converting sales page or sales funnel, the first thing is to minimize. You want to minimize distraction. For instance, this about us, contact us, we don't need any of that, so we can delete the whole section by clicking at the top. You see the section, you can click on delete and you can remove that entire section. However, we actually do need that section, so what we can do is we want to undo our delete, and we want to delete the columns instead, and we can just delete those parts. All right, so we want to delete these ones or the items, so we want to delete all of that. So those ones are gone. At the bottom, we want to decide all the parts that we need. So this is a squeeze page and we want to keep it as simple as possible. So we are going to delete all of the distracting sections that we do not want. So I've removed all the parts that I do not want. So I just want only this page. I also do not want this footer section. So I can basically delete that footer section. So everything I need here I have, but I can also delete this image I have at the back here because I do not need it. And to delete that, you just click on it and you come to the bottom of the page. You see everything here. All right, so This is the image here. We don't need it, so we can basically remove it, and that one is gone. So we want to edit the text to fit what we are selling or what we want to give to our target audience. So in my case, let's say I want to do I am giving out a document or a video tutorial on how to start a YouTube video. I can come here and say, or how to start a YouTube channel. I can come here and then I'll write YouTube growth, or let's say grow your YouTube channel. All right. So let's say this is just what I want to offer them, and I can come here, I can click on the button, and then I can change what the button is going to be. So this button is going to be a pop-up button that carries a form. So you can come here and you can see, you can edit all the button width and all of that. So you can basically say maybe just get it now, or watch the video now. So you can say watch video now. Here you can change the font if you wanted, but I'm okay with the font. So we are basically done right here. So you can click on save. However, if you wanted to use a form instead of a button like this, you can go back and then you can select a form. You can come here and select a form input. So if you drag this, you can put it somewhere at the bottom or somewhere at the top here. So you can add a form, and the input type, you are going to set it to, let's say, a name. So if you click on it, you can see the input type is going to be like maybe their first name. All right. And as you can see, this is going to be their first name. And you want to add another one. So again, you want to come to forms again, and you want to add another one, put it somewhere under this one, and you want to set the input. The input type is going to be their email address. So again, you can do any kind of formatting that you want. All right. So we have the email. So always make sure to save all your settings so that it doesn't disappear. So we want to make sure that we select this one again. So you click on it and you can select the type, which is the first name. So this is if you wanted to use this straight email in this case. Again, you want to save it again, and you want to add a button. So you can just add a form button here. So you can just come here under the form, you select a button that you want to put under the form. So once they are done, they can submit. They can click on submit the button. So you can click on the button and you can say this is what happens when they click on this button. So they submit the form, and what would be the next step after they've done the registration? The next step will be to send them to another URL, which is going to be our thank you page. So we are going to enable that later. So we are just going to come back, and you want to select your button width. You can make it fluid. You can select the sizes. You can do the padding and all of that. You can do the typography. You can say get it now. So at the bottom here, we have this subtext. You can just use it as a second header. You can just delete it. So once you delete it, it's going to be much smaller. So this is basically how we can collect emails with this. So we want to click on save. However, I need to make sure that I do not need this part again. So I'm going to click on delete. So we do not need that part again. So we can edit this button to make it better by changing the color and all of that, but we are not going to do that for now. So again, we want to click on save. So after clicking on the save, we want to exit the page and we want to go to the next step, which would be to start editing the landing page or the thank you page. So as you can see, our quiz page has been edited. We want to come to the thank you page. So the thank you page is the same process. You just want to select a template that you use to thank people for submitting. So I'm just going to use this one for the purpose of this video. Again, you can rename it if you wanted, but we are fine with this. So we can click on edit the page so we can basically be fast. So everything we do here is basically the same thing. So you can come here, you can also delete the things you do not want. For instance, we are going to delete this part. And all these parts, we do not need all these sections or all these rules. So you can actually just move this one wherever you want it to be. and you can delete all these ones here. So this is basically what we want. So we can say thank you, can say that's not all. We have your video right here. So we have your video, and they can click on this video to go and watch what we want them to watch. So again, we just added the button here, and this is where you can send them to either a URL, or they can download a file, or they can watch a video. So if you wanted them to watch a video, you can embed the video directly, or you can send it to them as a link. But let's say we wanted to now give them a PDF to download, we can just say download file here, and then we can then go and upload the file. So you can come here, click to upload, and you can upload the file. So let's say I just wanted to give them this file. I can upload that file right here, and once they fill their name, they will be able to download this file. So you can just say insert, and once they click it, it's going to take them to where they can download the file. So you want to do anything, any editing that you want to do right here, and then you want to click on save. And after saving it, we want to click on exit the page. So now we are done editing both our squeeze page and then our thank you page. So it simply means our funnel is basically ready to go. So you can view this funnel, and you want to test it out to see if it actually works. So this is where they are going to land, and then we just they can put their name and their email address, and once they click on get it now, it says this address is invalid, which is very good because they need to enter their valid email. So I'm going to now use my valid email to do this. So I just replaced it with a valid email, and I can click on get now, and this should take me to the next step of the funnel, which is the thank you page. So at the thank you page, they can basically come here, click on find out more, and this is where they are going to be able to download the simple image that we have uploaded. So system.io is going to give them this image. So as you can see, this is the image, and they can basically download this image. So if you uploaded this image somewhere else, they can also get access to it. So if you come back here and then you refresh your dashboard, you should be able to see that you have generated one lead. So as you can see, we've generated one lead here, and this is their contact. This was when it happened. This is the email, and this is where they subscribed to. So this is how you can use system.io to build a sales funnel for free. I hope this video was helpful. Please like the video. If you have any questions, you can ask me. My name is Good Noel, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Again, subscribe. Bye-bye.